I didn't know what to think. I thought my kids were gone, and I couldn't get a hold of him. He wasn't answering me. I was in a panic.
Her 2 children disappeared in June 2004. Today, the children's father goes to trial for kidnapping. Good evening, everyone. What happened to 2 small children last seen by their father?
Did he kidnap them? Did he kidnap them? Did he kill them? He won't say. KNBC 9's Jim Flake was in Independence for day 1 of the Daniel Porter kidnapping trial. He is live outside the courthouse right now. Jim?
Chris, Sam and Lindsey Porter were last seen, as you mentioned, in June of 2004, and they've not been seen nor heard from since. Today, their mother, Tina Porter, broke down as she testified on the stand.
I was lost. Couldn't get a hold of Dan. Didn't know where my kids were. Didn't know what was going on. I was lost.
Tina Porter talks about the last day she saw her children, Lindsey and Sam, June 5th, 2004.
Dan sends a text message and says, "You have one call before I die."
Porter and prosecutors today described a horrifying tale of a man who snapped during a custody dispute.
He said life wasn't worth living. It couldn't go on any longer the way it was.
What Daniel Porter hasn't said is what happened to his children, offering only outlandish stories.
Propped Sam and Lindsey up and put them in a hole. He strangled Samuel and Lindsey and threw them in the river, and he sold them to a stranger in the park for $6,001 and to a corn ring.
And a rambling confrontation with Tina Porter after he was captured by police.
Yes.
The children's disappearance was the culmination of months of strain. Daniel Porter at one point suicidal, at others murderous. Even today, Dan Porter sat without a word, wiping away a tear as defense lawyers described his childhood abusive.
This is roughly about the time that Mr. Porter says there's no way that my kids are going to grow up like I did.
There were signs of trouble, but Tina Porter never believed that her children were in danger.
He loved Lindsey and Sam. He wouldn't do anything to them. It was me.
Back out here live tonight, I did talk with Tina Porter as she left the courthouse today, and she said she really has no idea still where her children are. I also talked with her brother, and he sounded a more ominous tone. He talked about the fact that Daniel Porter, on the last day that Tina saw her children, showed Tina a big wad of cash. He said he had hit it big at the boats. He later told police that he had sold his children into a child porn ring, and that may have been where he got that money. That is the concern that the Porter family has tonight.